There we go. Hello, Capricorn. This is Catherine Allen, and I'm a clairvoyant medium and astrologer. And I'm coming to you live here on Facebook, or you might be seeing it on YouTube. And this is your reading for February for 2018. So we're going to shuffle the cards, and we're going to pick 3 cards that will tell us about the trend for your month. So, just going to shuffle the cards here. And we're going to cut them in half. And here's your 3 cards. First card is the Magician. Second card is the Sun. Third card is the Seven of Wands. This is interesting because Sagittarius had the first 2 cards exactly the same as you, and I did mix them well. So I don't know if you have any Sagittarian friends or if you have Sagittarius in your chart, but there's some parallels between the 2 of you this month. So the Magician is the master and the jack of all trades, the entrepreneur, the creative person, the one who's designing and building and performing in something, the person who knows how to do all parts or most parts of everything, and if not, they know who to call to get it done. A lot of Capricorns, you might be magicians. You might be, people that know how to multitask and do many, many things at once. And you definitely always have some sort of ambitious project on your mind, whether you're doing it or not. So the Magician definitely will tell you it's a good time to be thinking of those projects and, thinking of something larger that you want to create or do or start or launch. If it's in your current work, maybe you're being handed something where you have suddenly a lot more things to do or responsibilities. Or if you're already in that role, things look strong for it to continue. The Sun is letting yourself shine and letting yourself be playful, letting yourself show some innocence or vulnerability sometimes. It's like the wise child, the Sun card. So if you really look at masters in the world, like the Magician, but this is different. If you look at people who have a high level of mastery, and they often have come full circle to their child self. They've got wisdom and they have the qualities of joy and not naivety, but innocence. And it's chosen innocence at this point. Think of somebody like the Dalai Lama, who's always giggling like a little kid. But he's very wise. He's been there. He's done his work. Now he's choosing to be joyful. And he allows us to see his giggly side. He doesn't fear that we're going to respect him less because he shows us that side. This is the Sun. So the Magician and the Sun together, I would say it's time to think about whether you're letting yourself shine, whether you're showing all of the skills that you're capable of, whether you're doing or involved in something that shows or encompasses all of the things you're capable of doing so that you're feeling satisfied, and to let yourself shine and to not worry about looking too much like you're in control. Now, the other card that comes up is the Seven of Wands, and that one's a little more difficult, but it's not necessarily bad. It is Mars in Leo. I'll show you. And as you can see, the wand in the center, right in the middle of the card, it looks all bent and broken. There's the other wands behind it are too strong. And it's so strong it's breaking the center and making it weaker. So the Seven of Wands represents a time when you have to stand up for yourself and set a boundary or a clear line in the sand. Other people might be doing it with you. If it's this card, as you're progressing forth with whatever project, or you might have to do that in order to get something done that you want done. But the Seven of Wands I almost always see when people are in a situation where they're not really that happy, or they don't feel that they're being respected, but they have sort of resigned themselves, like, well, it's just how it is, or I'm not going to do anything about it, or they won't change, or there's usually a sort of an apathy that people show when this card shows up. And I always encourage them that no, it's actually the time for you to say enough is enough. So if you can identify whatever's ringing true as I say it, whatever's coming to mind as we were talking about that, just know that you're not imagining things, and things can get better, and you're allowed to change your mind, and you're allowed to set boundaries and put your foot down. You're allowed to ask for what you want. You're allowed to be firm. It's all in how we do it. And we're all working on that. So overall, I'd say it's a good month. There's going to be some advancement. There's going to be a lot of dreams and plans. And hopefully you're going to launch some of those dreams and plans. The main thing I want you to focus on is this idea of letting yourself shine without having to be so in control. And that's going to allow you to stand up for yourself with the Seven of Wands in a nicer, calmer, gentler way that'll get you more results than if you're trying to be in control. So Capricorn, if you want a longer reading for your particular situation privately with me, then you just message me down below the video. And you can add yourself to my free newsletter. It's river-rain.com. And I'll see you next month. Have a good one.